Hi, I am Mr. Crocker, and for Friday's assignment, I wanted to do something a little bit different, something that was a little more real life. So here's what we're gonna do. I want you all to come up with some kind of a business idea, something you could do, something you could make, and I want you to turn in sort of a plan. And so your plan needs to include these things. Ready? Okay, your plan needs to include your product or service. Okay, so you could be starting a babysitting business. You could be mowing lawns. Maybe you are creating something that you are selling. Maybe it's art. Maybe it's sewing. Maybe you're sewing masks and selling them, baking something. Okay, so you need a product or a service that you're going to produce and sell. And then here's what I want you to do. Once you have that idea, I want you to come up with at least 4 expenses. Okay. So I'll go through this with a couple of examples here. All right. Let's just say that I am going to start a lawn mowing business. Okay. So expenses. I'm going to need a lawnmower. Okay. I am going to need gas for my lawnmower. I'm going to need maybe transportation to get to all these lawns. I might need clothing to mow the lawns in. I might need a weed whacker. That seems like a good one. Okay, so a trimmer or a weed whacker. And then I'm also going to need something to let people know that I'm doing this. So I'm going to put up some signs around my neighborhood. Okay. So I want you to come up with 4 expenses. These are the expenses that I came up with for my lawn mowing business. Okay. And then I want you to put dollar amounts to them. And these don't have to be exact. Okay. So, if your dad has a lawnmower and you think he'll let you borrow it, you might put $0. Or, if you talk to dad about this idea, he might say, I want $10 a day for that lawnmower. Okay. So I want you to put an amount of money next to each expense. So I'm just going to act like I'm going to go buy a lawnmower. And I think I can buy a lawnmower for $300. Okay. And then I think that gas is probably going to cost me about $10 a day. Okay. And, if you're not sure about these things, just talk to your parents or get on the internet and Google it, you know. Okay, a trimmer is going to cost me about $150. And then signs, I think I can probably make signs for like $25. Okay. So I'm going to total up my expenses, right? 300, 450, 300 plus 150 is 450 plus 10 is going to be 460 plus 25 is going to be $485. Okay. So that's my startup cost, right? And this isn't exact because like gas, $10, that's like $10 a day. Whereas lawnmower is just something I'm buying once. But I want you to get an idea of the expenses it would take to start up this business. And then I want you to think, okay, well, how much do I need to charge for my product? Okay. So if I'm going to be $500 in the hole to start, like let's say I charge $5 a lawn, I would have to mow 100 lawns to just break even. Yuck. Okay, I don't want to break even here. I want to make some money. So, maybe I need to charge more than $5. maybe I could get 20 bucks a lawn. And if I charged $20 a lawn, if I did 5 lawns, that would be $100. So if I did 25 lawns, I would get my money back, and then everything after that would be profit. Okay. So I want you to come up with how much you're going to charge. And then I want you to come up with an idea of how many you need to do or sell. Okay. So, like I just said, I need to mow at least 25 lawns just to get my money back, right? And so if I mow 50, then I made money, right? So I want you to look at the cost and what you're charging, and I want you to think about how many of these you're going to have to sell or make or do. Okay, let me give you another example because I'm guessing everybody doesn't want to be a lawnmower person. Okay, let's say that I want to bake some cupcakes. I'm going to sell them. Okay, so if I go to the store, okay, I can get like a lot of flour for 10 bucks, right? Flour. Okay, I'm gonna need some eggs, another 10 bucks, right? Maybe you just want to buy the boxes of cupcake mix because, to be honest, I don't know what else goes in cupcakes. I don't bake very much, but I know I'm gonna also need some icing. Icing might cost a little more. I'm gonna put a lot of icing on my cupcakes because I want these things to sell. Okay, and then you need those little paper things they go inside of, right? So I came up with 4 expenses for making cupcakes. And when you do this, like I said, maybe you go to the store and look at what things cost. Maybe you get on the internet. Maybe you ask your parents. Okay. I should also probably include something like, the electricity or gas, whatever it is that makes your oven go. Okay. So, okay. So with this business, I can see 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55 bucks. Okay. To get started. And maybe with that $55 worth of supplies, maybe I think I can make 100 cupcakes. Okay. Well, if it costs me 55 bucks to make 100 cupcakes, I can't sell these things for pennies, right? If I sold each cupcake for $1 and I made 100 of them, I would have $100, right? It only cost me 55 bucks. So I just made 45 bucks. Okay, so my cupcakes, if I can sell them for $1, will make me some money. Okay, so that's what I want you to do. I want you to come up with an idea. Could be lawn mowing, could be baking cupcakes, could be making cards, could be selling dresses. Okay, it can be anything you want it to be. I want you to come up with at least 4 expenses, and I want you to put down the expenses and how much. And then I want you to think about all your expenses, and I want you to think about how much you need to sell your product for. Okay. And I just want you to think about, like, what is it going to actually take for me to make money here? Okay. So I thought that would be kind of a fun application for all the things that we learned this week in social studies.